I go around and I go around and I go around, I go around. I'm always out, I am always out, I am always out, I'm always out. I keep running so I don't have to go.
Hello. So as you're gonna see, this video is basically me like testing out this new like idea that I had. I have a couple of my friends who told me that like they want to see more vlogs. So I figured, you know what? Let's just like film clips over the course of the month and put it together, make a vlog and see how it turns out, you know? So we are here today, May 1st. I honestly completely forgot about this idea until like right now. And I was like, I'm not gonna film like every single day in May, but like the days that I have like something going on, I'm gonna like insert it into the clip. Today it's actually pretty exciting because I'm like super into hockey, and hopefully by the time that you guys are watching this we are still watching hockey, but it's the Stanley Cup playoffs, so anything can happen. It's currently the last game in like the first round. Okay, not the last game, but like hopefully for us the last game, because we're leading the series 3-2 and it's basically a best 4 out of 7 and this is game 6. So we can win. Let me just like show you. Yeah, I was like studying for my little like engineering test, whatever. We have the game going. I am so excited. While we wait for that, I really want to try to like fix my hair this month because I have like so much breakage because I use so much heat. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't being like super good with my hair. I was like not using my heat protectant. So I don't know. Like I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little bit frizzy. Like I don't mind the curls. It's just like the frizziness, and I have like the top pinned back, so more like little flyaways don't appear. I don't know how I'm looking in my mirror constantly. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see, like, either like regardless of like what I decide doing, I think that I want to do like at least like once a week use heat. So if I go out with friends or if I want to like film videos, I can like have those be like those days while I try to figure out like how to style my hair, because I don't know how to style my hair because I don't have curly hair. I have like just really frizzy wavy hair. Like, yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is my little like spiel explaining what this video entails. Hopefully this video does come out. Like hopefully you are seeing this video, because in my head I'm like, this can be a very cute idea, but I don't know like execution wise what's gonna happen. So yeah, fingers crossed that this actually turns out well and I end up posting this because I like it. So I'm currently studying for my engineering exam. Basically what this entails is that for the Order of Engineers in Quebec, I need to pass this exam. Like basically to become part of the order, you have to have worked for 2 years. You have to either prove that you know French or do an exam to show your French level. And you have to pass a theoretical exam, which is what I'm like looking at right now. It's a 3-hour in-person exam, 100 multiple choice questions. It is later this week. I'm going through my flashcards. I'm not totally done just yet, and I already have like 350 plus flashcards. I finished the ones that I made my list for, and I have 123 that I got wrong. So basically a third I got wrong. I have how many more chapters? I think I'm like basically almost done, so I'm not expecting there to be over like 400 flashcards. But yeah, fun. Let me just go back to my notes when I was taking the classes. Oh, I think I'm done. I just didn't finish because my question number 356 was incomplete. So actually that's not bad. Yeah, I just need to finish this chapter and then I'm good. So yeah, probably like absolute max 380 flashcards. I think I'm gonna take a break for today because like, dude, sitting down and going over 350 flashcards, like I could not do it in one sitting. I was like doing something else, like picking up my book and reading, or like filming a video. Like my mic is here because I was filming videos in between. My book is here because I was reading in between. By the way, I'm reading ACOTAR this month. Oh my god, I love it. It's so good. But yeah, I was doing other things because I was like, I cannot literally sit down and just do 300 flashcards. But I got this. It's like, how hard can it actually be? Also, I saw online that it's like, you don't have to like know the material. Like, no, that sounds wrong. Not that you don't have to know it by heart, but it's like the best way to practice are the practice questions in the like courses. So all my flashcards are like the questions from the courses. So it's not like crazy. It's not like I have to memorize, it's just like answering the questions. And I got a 2/3 right. So I'm good. I'm gonna be good.
You didn't know this? You couldn't tell from the editor today?
No, I could not tell, but now that I think about it, it makes total sense.
She's from Texas, I can tell by the way.
So I just finished my engineering exam. It was harder than I expected. I really hope the lighting isn't like trash. I'm like looking at my viewfinder. I'm like, it's not great, but it's what we have to work with. It was much harder than I thought, to the point where it's like, I would not be surprised if I passed, but I also would not be surprised if I failed. So I'm actually kind of scared because I wasn't really expecting this. I thought it would be like so much easier. And basically, I forgot if I mentioned it, but I need 60 out of 100 to pass. I think I should be fine, but I also am like aware of like how much I struggled. Oh no, we'll see. We'll see. I have faith. I have hope. I don't want to do it again. No. No. So I've kind of been like having thoughts, and I figured, you know what, like since I'm doing this like little monthly vlog, might as well just like turn my camera on and like talk. Yeah, sure, like these monthly vlogs, it's like my way to like showcase what's going on in my life, like the fun parts and everything like that, but I feel like I also want to get real with you guys. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of been a little bit rough. I mean, I did bring out my video on getting rejected by jobs, and that's like part of what's like going on in my head. And I'm also like currently on my period, so I know that things are a little bit messy, but I don't know, it's like the job that I really wanted, that like I talked about over there more. Like I'm not gonna like delve into it again because that video like came out like only a week ago. So if you want my info, go watch that. Shameless self plug. But yeah, like the job that I really truly thought I could get, that I wanted so bad, did not happen. And I don't know, like I kind of went in a slump from that. Then I was having conversations with friends and just like seeing my friends like move forward when it comes to relationships and things like that, which also kind of made me feel shit about myself. And I don't know, I've been kind of like in a negative bubble. So I thought like maybe, you know, briefly talking about it might make me feel a little bit better. Like I'm not gonna go into like all the nitty gritty details because I do want to keep like something private. But I've been kind of going through it, dealing with like very negative thoughts of being like, well, no one wants me. No, like neither for a job or for a relationship. Like no one wants me. No one's ever gonna want me. But I'm like, stop. First of all, stop. Like calm down. That's like not the truth. But that's where my brain tends to go, and I'm like actively telling myself like don't go there, that's like not true. It's just hard, I guess, when there's like constant reminders, and every time I talk to my friends it's just like, oh, you're being like too restrictive when it comes to like guys or like whatever. And it's like, well, I think that asking for someone who doesn't do certain things, who doesn't have certain things, isn't crazy, because I'm not asking for some like unicorn, I'm asking for someone like me. And I don't know, I guess like my mentality when it comes to like wanting your like dream partner is like, be the person who you want to date. Like if you're a certain way, it's not crazy to like expect that same type of person and like not settling for less. I don't know, like I've been told that my expectations are kind of like crazy and that my standards are like too high, but then also on the other hand I feel like, well, I exist. You know, like I'm a proof that what I want is out there. And yeah, sure, I'm definitely not the norm. I know very few people are like me, but I'm me. Like, you know, I exist, right? I exist. I don't know, like, let me know down below if you guys have had experiences like that, because that kind of has been, like, sitting in my head, as well as, like, comments that my friends' boyfriends have made, or my friends, like, guy friends have made when I was going out, and it's like, I don't know, I'm getting, like, confounding? No. Differing opinions, let's put it that way, like, different opinions, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's a point in this clip or not. It's just something that's been going on in my head, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna share, because why not? Good morning, it's race day. It's currently, I mean, it's like 10 outside, but it's gonna feel like 6. And it's raining today, so we don't have any cute race outfit. I just have my like Mercedes cap. I have this like little thing peeking out that's like Mercedes colored, and literally just like this black sweater type thing, and like black pants because it is gonna be cold. I need to head out soon. I just want to do a little like OOTD before we leave. My hair is like so disgustingly dirty and I'm in desperate need of a haircut. And it's like my natural hair, it's not like styled, because I didn't want to style it nicely, but like it's raining. So we just have like little pigtails. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's also like, what else can I possibly do? But you know, we have the 2 Mercedes that are starting off at positions 1 and 2. So hopefully it's a Mercedes win today. So I got invited to this like Brazilian barbecue. I have no idea what to expect, what it entails. Oh my god, it's like so sunny. I'm trying to find an angle where there's like not a lot of sun. I just drove for like an hour and a half. Beautiful drive, amazing, beautiful weather. But yeah, Brazilian barbecue. I don't know if I can film because it really depends on like the vibes. But I'm here, been in my car for an hour and a half alone. I'm kind of going crazy. But I'm excited to eat because I'm starving. Ooh! And just like that, we're at the end of May. That's like absolutely crazy for me to even think about. It feels like just like yesterday or like last week that I was like, oh, well, you know, like let's do a little monthly vlog. Okay, initially I was like thinking, what can I do to like close off this vlog? Do I talk? Do I do a little montage? What do I do? Then I remembered, oh yeah, you literally have a memory jar in your room where you write down things. It's the perfect closing. So I figured that to end today's video, we can go over all my little moments of March, May, my bad. Yes, most of them are in this video, but well, like little clips and stuff like that. But there's some that I'm pretty sure I have not put just because I was trying to figure out like, you know, how do I want to work this? And I did kind of like start looking at my footage. It's not as much as I would have wanted. And I feel like in my head, I thought that I filmed more and I wasn't filming, I guess, like very like mundane everyday things. And honestly, sometimes I also was forgetting. So it was actually like a nice exercise to see, okay, like how do I go about filming? Do I film more? Do I film less? Whatever. Do I talk more? So we have a nice little filler part for the end where I can like really talk about everything that happened that I might have missed out on. Memory jar, right? It's actually a wine glass I got from Madrid. I have one wine glass. This is so silly. I have a wine glass like next to my bed where I just put like all my little hand creams. It's random, but I think looks super cute. One of these is from the market. The other one is from a bar that we went to. I generally don't know which one is which, but one of them is my little memory jar. I have things from every single month, and it is a little like tradition that I do at the end of every single month. So I have a few pink papers left, but I did cut some yellow ones. I would have liked that it's like all the same color, but I figured, you know what? I was like a seasonal thing, it like changes, but you know, like I was really trying to think of like 3 more things that I had like that I did January through April, but I could not think that like was not already like memorable enough to be in here. So I was like, you know what, whatever. The first 2 things in May we're gonna have pink, and then the rest we're gonna have yellow. Once that's done, I have blue. So easy way to tell when I did all these things. But the first thing I have over here, this is like so random, but for May 10th, I have finished a puzzle. So there's this puzzle. It's like 199 dogs and like 1 cat, or 199 cats and 1 dogs. It's like maybe $20 on Amazon. Go take a look at the puzzle because I feel like if I put a picture, it's not going to do it justice. Go take a look at it. You have to fit the dogs into each other, and you're not gonna look at like the picture of the completed things. It's way too easy because you're not like doing a picture, you're like putting the dogs together. So you cannot do it while looking at like the image you're supposed to have. It took me 7 hours. It was the bane of my existence. Anyone who was like in my life at that point like knows how overwhelming it was. But May 10th I finished that puzzle, so I'm so proud of myself. And I was like, you know what? Write it, put it in your memory jar. The next thing I have happened the day after. I do not know if this is like a game elsewhere than like in Quebec. There's this game called Loup-garou, which is basically like werewolf. Very, very fun game. Like it can get crazy. It's so fun. And I have not played this game since I was like a kid. So having played it, I think probably like right after a hockey game with a bunch of friends, it was just like such a highlight. It was like the most unexpected highlight because I genuinely forgot about the game, but I just had so much fun. The next one, it's more a memory jar memorable, let's put it that way, and it's kind of random, but May 14th I decided I want to take up running with my friends. We were talking about like, oh, you know, like when people hit like 25, it's like either you become a runner, you get into like pickleball, you go like bouldering, rock climbing, or it's like Pilates, and I just happen to fall in the runner category. I am not like an amazing runner, but I was like, oh, you know, like this is fun. And it really just started because I was walking my friend's dog in like gym clothes, and I was like, what if I just run? He was down, the dog wanted to run, so I was like, you know what, until the dog's tired, I'm gonna run. And I was like staying at her place, so it became like an everyday thing that I used to run with a dog. You're probably thinking, okay, it's like a big dog, it's a dog that runs. It is the sausage dog that you've seen in this clip. Like that sausage dog was running with me every morning. On May 18th, it pains me to write this, knowing what I know now, given that it was such a memorable and such a happy moment. May 18th, we have the Habs, like the Montreal Canadiens, who made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't want to talk about what happened after that because it is, yeah, you have my jersey like literally right over there. It was something. It was something, but this month was honestly so many watch parties. The Habs were the only team that played like 2 game 7s. Like out of those 14, well, I mean, there was like the game 7s and then like 5 Eastern Conference final games. So that's what? That's like 19 games. Out of the 19 games, maybe only 3 I watched at home. Do you want to know what happened? Do you want to know how crazy it is? How much like Montreal lives and breathes hockey? There was a 0.5 earthquake recorded downtown Montreal by people in the streets and at the Bell Center when we scored the winning goal in game 7 in overtime. Just process that. There was an earthquake. Machines recorded an earthquake. Like that's what I mean by like my city, like it literally runs on hockey. Like hockey is like in you, like if you're from Montreal, it's like you just live and breathe hockey and it's like everything. So a very big night, very fun night. We're actually going back in time because I missed what I did on May 16th, which is, I don't know if you guys know, I mean, you guys saw the clip. There was a candlelight concert, and the one I went to was like Vivaldi's Four Seasons. I grew up playing piano, so I obviously like, I've heard the songs, I've played some, so I really wanted to go see it. And I had a friend who came with me, so that was super, super exciting. You know how I talked about my engineering exam and how I was like super, super stressed that I like might actually fail it? Oh my god. Guys, I was sick like last week and you can still see the remnants of my sickness. I feel like that's also why we don't have as many clips as I was hoping for, because for a whole week I was nasally and miserable. Like I did not turn my camera on. But on May 21st, I got the news that I passed my theoretical engineering exam. I passed it with 61. Like literally I got 2 more questions wrong. I would have failed, but like, you know what? A pass is a pass. So that is going in the memory jar. Then on the 24th, we have such an exciting event, but I'm so mad because the person who I wanted to win had something happen to him that was very, very frustrating. But anyways, May 24th, we had the Canadian Grand Prix. You can probably see my head over here, but you saw my head in the clip. I was so excited to go. Unfortunately, my favorite driver had an engine malfunction. Russell should have won. I would have been so happy. I was like, Russell is starting off in 1. He's gonna win max 2. And it's like a DNF. But it was still a win for Mercedes. So super, super happy. And it was such a fun experience. Like would definitely go again next year. And the year after that. And the year after that. And the year after that. Then I know I said I wasn't gonna like write about like every single time I watched like a hockey game, but on May 25th, like literally the day after the Grand Prix, I went to this like venue space like right next to our hockey arena, and I watched the game with so many of my friends. It was such a fun night. We were like 15 people, so even though it was a loss, it was still such a fun night. And then finally, the last little memory that we have was actually last night at my friend's place. We learned this card game, and I have no idea what it's called in English. We were 5. We played this game for I don't know how many rounds. It was probably like 2 hours, and I was like, I'm driving home tonight. I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave. I'm gonna leave at this time, and this time, and this time. And next thing you know, I am leaving at like 1:15 because I could not say no because I tasted power. My camera ended up dying, and I genuinely lost my train of thought. So I just know that I was talking about my memory jar. What was I saying? I have no idea. I really like this idea. I think I'm gonna like use this to close off every single vlog. And I do want to think of something for literally tomorrow, how I'm gonna open and just have like the same thing like every month to kind of like set this tone, build a routine and stuff like that. But anyway, that's a problem for me to think about once I turn you guys off. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this like little trial run of my monthly vlog. I have finished editing the entire footage. I know it's not as long as I would have like wanted, but I'm happy with it. Like it did bring a smile on my face, and I think you guys are really good at, I mean, if you're watching this right now, like you probably enjoyed it because you're here to the end. So let me know what you think, if you guys have any tips or like whatever, so I can keep on making these vlogs better. And that's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna head off to bed, so stay safe, protect your vibe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!